What powers did the Confederate Constitution give to the president? Have you ever wondered about the powers granted to the President of the Confederate States of America during the American Civil War? The Confederate Constitution outlined a range of significant powers for the President, shaping the role during a tumultuous time in history. First off, the President served as both the head of state and head of government. This dual role meant that the President had a lot of responsibility in guiding the nation. One of the key powers was the execution of laws. The President was tasked with enforcing the laws passed by the Confederate Congress, ensuring that they were carried out effectively. Another important power was the appointment authority. The President could appoint various executive officers, including ambassadors and judges. This ability allowed the President to shape the government and judicial system according to their vision. Treaty-making power was also a significant aspect of the President's role. The President could negotiate and conclude treaties with foreign nations. However, these treaties required the advice and consent of the Confederate Senate, creating a system of checks and balances. As Commander-in-Chief, the President held supreme command over the Confederate military forces. This position was vital during the Civil War, as military decisions could greatly impact the outcome of battles and the overall war effort. Additionally, the President had the power to grant pardons and reprieves for offenses against Confederate laws. This authority allowed the President to show mercy and potentially reconcile with those who had committed crimes. The President also had a unique relationship with Congress. They could convene special sessions of Congress or adjourn either house under extraordinary circumstances. This power ensured that the President could act swiftly when needed. In terms of election, the President was elected indirectly by an electoral college for a single 6-year term and could not seek re-election. Candidates had to be natural-born citizens or citizens of the Confederate States at the time of the Constitution's adoption, at least 35 years old, and residents within the Confederate States for at least 14 years. These powers and restrictions reflected a strong executive role while also placing limits on the presidency to ensure loyalty to the Confederacy. Jefferson Davis was the only individual to serve as president under this Constitution, leading from the provisional government stage until the Confederacy's collapse in 1865. Understanding these powers gives us a clearer picture of how the Confederate States of America functioned during the American Civil War.